All right, we are kicking it off finally. Let's do a quick recap here. So we're going to actually jump into Magic the Gathering Arena as part one of our ongoing series, but we had some. Oh boy, did we have some technical problems. We actually lost several videos, unfortunately. So some of the games have already been played, but basically what happened was I started a brand new account on Arena. And unfortunately, we just some of it that we had there was like an audio issue. We lost some audio. There was some recording damage. It was a hot mess to start with. So yeah, we lost about 12 games that we played. So we're kind of coming into the middle a little bit. This is day 2. So day 1 we lost opening packs, unfortunately. So Wizard gives you packs when you sign up for a new account, which we did. And then we played a couple games for our daily quests, and we completed those as well. So we're now sitting at about 4,000 gold. We're trying to get up to 10,000 so we can do a draft. We want to do a premier or a traditional draft, but we don't really want to do a bot draft. We'll kind of see how it plays out, I guess. We'll have some fun with it. I wanted to kind of showcase a little bit about what we've done so far. So we have some packs that we haven't opened yet. We've not opened Modern Horizons 3, and we've not opened our Outlaws of Thunder Junction. And the reason for that is MTG Arena has some duplicate protection options. And if we end up drafting Modern Horizons 3 or Outlaws of Thunder Junction, we want to try to open as few duplicates as possible. So we don't want to open our cards and then draft duplicates. Essentially, we want to draft cards and then open new cards. The likelihood of us actually getting to a situation where we're going to draft 4 commons or 4 mythics and then need duplicate protection is pretty unlikely. But, you never know. I mean, we could get really lucky and end up going infinite a few times. Or we'll just get blown out in the first games. We'll just kind of see what happens. So, to start with right now, we do have some wild cards from the packs we've opened. We've got 15 commons, 22 uncommons, 7 rares, and 4 mythics, which is great. We're going to use those eventually to get cards so that we can play Standard, Timeless, Pioneer, Brawl, stuff like that. We're gonna have to brew some spicy decks to start with, though, because the starter decks that they give us are a little bit different from the starter decks that were around when I first started playing Arena on my other account. Those were standard starter decks. These are Alchemy based. We could take the decks apart and build Standard and play that instead of Alchemy, but some of the fun is sort of just, the concept of what we're doing here is to explore, what they're giving us and what they would expect a new player to tackle when they start. So we're going to play some of the starter decks here. I've actually played quite a few of them. I apologize about the glare in my glasses. I'm playing on my mobile device, and as part of the experience, I thought it would be kind of fun since we're looking at mobile games and whatnot, and instead of playing on PC, which I could do, but I thought playing on the mobile would be more interesting, so you can see what it looks like. Plus, it's actually kind of convenient, and for me at least, it crashes a lot less. So let's take a look at some of the decks that we've got here. I've already went ahead and built a Brawl deck for us. We're going to look at that later. We built it with the cards that we've got, which I have to say are not that great, but it should be fun regardless. We did play some of our quests were cast, 25 spells of green and white spells and 20 black and red spells or whatever. We've already done all those. That's where we got our gold. So we've gotten about 3,000 gold worth of quests plus whatever we got for our weekly and dailies and stuff like that over the course of 2 days. So we're kind of on our way. Some of these decks are actually kind of fun. But since we lost some video, I'm actually gonna replay the decks that I've already played. I do not know what is in any of these decks other than some of the ones I've played. I've only played a couple of them. I haven't looked at it, so I just wanted to kind of go in blind and see what we were up against. We have had some pretty funny games, including several that we actually did win where we had no business winning because I punted really, really hard while playing. But also, we were up against things like Shieldreds and stuff like that, so that was interesting, and the fact that we won using these starter decks was completely bonkers. But we're going to go ahead and start with my favorite one, which is Savage Scavengers. So we'll jump into that. Last one we played was Grave Secrets. We had a great win on that, so I'm really sad that we lost that video because we literally were down to 1 life facing down Shieldreds and stuff. And we used that card to steal some permanents and won the game, and it was absolutely bonkers. So Savage Scavengers is where we're going to start. It's an Alchemy deck. I know some people feel a certain way about Alchemy cards. For those that do not know, Alchemy cards are cards that are not in paper. They're just they just couldn't appear in paper. They're too complicated. But I actually kind of like them. I mean, they're fine. Some of them are busted beyond belief, but some are fine. I mean, I don't really play Alchemy that much, but I do put them in Brawl decks occasionally. So, but I know they're like all over timeless. So, but anyways, we're jumping into Alchemy. So let's go ahead and get started. Savage Scavengers is up first. It's a black and green deck that does some graveyard recursion. It's pretty fun, and one of the other things I've really enjoyed about playing with these starter decks is these are cards that I normally wouldn't play. They're last pick in draft. They're chaff, but they're pretty good. So I follow, like a lot of people follow Bread when they're drafting, like bombs, removal, evasion, aggression, dregs, or dudes, or whatever. I follow Breast, which is like bombs, removal, evasion, aggression, synergy, and turds. And a lot of these cards fall under turds, for sure. So let's take a look at what we got here. We've got a land of 3 mana. We got a Haunted Mire, comes into play tap, black and green, 2 forest, Urborg Repossession, Vanquish the Weak, Ravenous Gigamole, and Gixin Recycler. So we're going to keep this. The Recycler is pretty interesting, actually. He is a Alchemy card. When he dies or put in your graveyard from your hand or library, you conjure a copy of him into your graveyard. So he can be kind of fun. I'm just going to crank the volume down a little bit so it's blowing out my eardrums. Alright, let's see. We'll throw down our Recycler here and get moving. He's a 3/1. We'll kick it off to our opponent who draws their card for the turn. And they play a Swamp. Exciting. I'm going to try to turn my phone like this to reduce the glare on my face. Entish Restoration. Oh, okay. So you sacrifice land, they search their library for up to 2 basic land cards, put them into play tapped, and then shuffle. They control a creature with power 4 or greater. They search for three basic land cards instead and put them on the battlefield tapped. It's actually pretty sweet. I think that's from the Lord of the Rings set. I didn't really play that one, to be honest with you guys. And not that I didn't hate it, I thought it was fine. I was at a point in my life where I just couldn't play it. So I was kind of all catch up from there. So it's our turn. We're going in. We're getting in with the Recycler, doing some damage. Opponent draws for the turn. Looks at their cards. Plays an island. Contagious Vorak. When it enters the battlefield, look at the top 4 cards of your library. You can reveal a land card from among them and put it into your hand. Put the rest on the bottom of your library in any random order. If they didn't do this, they can proliferate, which allows them to actually add another counter on permanents or players. We're actually going to destroy this thing with Vanquish the Weak because we really just don't want to deal with the 3/3 right now. I have no idea what they're playing. These cards. Well, that happens. That's all right. Our Recycler went down, but that's okay. So we're gonna actually do some kind of play a forest and play our Gigamole. He's gonna mill 3 cards. We can put a creature card from the cards milled this way back into our hand. If we don't, we put a counter on him. See what happens. We're going to use Glissa Sunslayer. I think we'll return that. It's pretty good. The other card that went in there, Diminished Returner, he's a arena card. You can pay 2 and return to the battlefield tapped with a perpetual -1/-1 on him, which is that it doesn't, it stays on him, so. Bonnie Paul, huh? It's from the, oh boy. Okay, so this person is not playing... they're not playing the starter deck, so we've got ourselves a bit of a fight, it would appear. Feel pretty confident Bonnie Paul isn't in the starter deck, but okay. Well, Glissa has First Strike and Death Touch, so maybe they won't know, and they'll attack. Thornwood Falls. Urg. That's interesting. Spawn of Turg. Why not? Impede Momentum. 3 stun counters on it. Yikes. That's rough. Getting in with the... I think, guys. I think we're going to lose this one. Doesn't look good. This looks pretty rough. I mean, it's kind of wild. Our Gixian Recycler is gonna get ya. Bonnie Paul Clear Cutter in with Babe the Blue Ox and Bonnie Paul. It's unfortunate. Does this have trample too? No, I guess the responsible thing to do is to block. Okay, I guess this is gonna happen. Wary Thespian. Honestly, not gonna do it there, but we'll destroy this thing. Vanquish the weak on the Urg, Spawn of Turg. And, oh boy. Oh boy. Maybe our opponent will time out. That would be something, right? This is tough. This is not great. Not sure what we're gonna do here. Besides lose. That's okay. I mean, it's just the... It's just for funsies. It's just such a bummer. This is the first game that we're gonna actually get to record and get it up there, and it's like we lost it to Bonnie Paul. We played such strong games previously, especially that one against Children. Oh my god, that game was so stupid. We had no business winning it. We pulled it out, but hey, you know what? Maybe we'll rip something off the top and like kill the Bonnie Paul and block the Babe the Blue Ox down. Bow the Blue Ox down. Guess we'll see. Probably not, but probably not. Well, we're waiting for our opponent. They're in the tank, thinking about this Vanquish the Weak. I guess it really. They probably their arena client probably crashed. It happens all the time. But or maybe they're just like really mad that we killed Urg, son of Turg. Although I kind of doubt it. I kind of doubt they really care that much when they've got this going on. So we're in my office, and I'm just chilling on the couch here. But you can see in the background my daughter's got some toys back there and stuff like that. So it's pretty wild. So if you see like some weird things in the background, that's what it is. All right, Wary Thespian, Diminished Returner. I mean, we're gonna bring the Wary Thespian because we gotta block the Ox. All right, well, gotta get that forest out of here. I mean, maybe that'll get us closer to some sort of removal or something like that. And oh my god, that'd be hilarious if we win this game, but this is not gonna happen probably. This is bad. The stun counters on the Glitz is really bad. We can't untap her, obviously, until that's done, and oh boy, our opponent's just gonna go nuts on us here. That's fine, though. My god, what if they timed out? then we just get a free win. We'll just be like, we did it. We're just gonna use the power of thinking, my determination, self-determination. We're gonna defeat our opponent by making them time out. That'd be pretty bonkers. Maybe they realize they're like, uh-oh, this person's playing a wary thespian. Gotta go in the tank and think about it. Or maybe they have like a dramatic reveal where they're gonna kill the thespian and swing for lethal. Who knows? Who knows what's going through? Can't stop the wary thespian. Alright, well, you know what? We'll take it. I mean... okay. Okay. We'll take it. Seems fine. Alright, well, let's do it again, because you didn't really get to see that deck. That was ridiculous. Okay, so... we won due to a timeout. Okay. Why not? Cult Conscript, vanquish the weak, and 2 Blanchwood Prowlers. 3 lands in hand. We're going first. Keep it. We'll drop our tap land first. Jungle Hollow. Gain some life. Could come in handy. I mean, it's definitely... I've played games where I've been taken down to 1 before, and it's mattered. Jungle. Branchwood Prowler. Okay, he mills cards. Return lands. One 1/1 counter is pretty nice, but you know, we'll bring the Jungle Hollow back. It's fine. We got another Branchwood Prowler, and I don't think I just talked about how like 1 life can matter, and I don't know. I think this person is playing a one of the starter decks actually. We're gonna vanquish this thing because this thing gets out of control really fast. We'll get in for 1. Opponent's turn. Draw a card, play a tap land, rouse reinforcements. They're playing one of the starters. I wonder if they've modified it. We'll find out. Okay, so play that. Wary Thespian. Surveil. Surveil 1. Jungle Hollow 2. It's like, do we want to draw the Jungle Hollow? There are some cards in this. No. I don't think so. Okay, we're gonna go attacking with the Prowler, see if he blocks or just takes the 1. He took it. Okay, he's got he's gonna come swinging back with those 2 guys. We're not gonna do anything about that. We do not care. Rouse reinforcements more than okay. I believe the deck he's playing is Arcane Aggression, I think is what it's called. It's actually pretty fun. It's got a lot of these like token producers. It's got some prowess guys in it. It's got the Trampler guy that gets +1/+1 counters for electrostatic infantry. It's pretty good. Oh, he didn't attack. Okay, interesting. Ravenous Gigamole. Let's see what we got. The counter on this guy is pretty interesting. He works just like the Blanchwood Prowler, but he returns a creature. Ooh. Skyfisher, Spider, Phyrexian, Gargantuan. I mean, we're going to take the removal, but the card draw is pretty appealing. I don't know if that was the right move or not. Volcanic Spite. this guy do? We're not going to attack this turn. We're going to hold back. These 1 toughness guys are... Oh, I forgot about the Convoke cards. The Meeting of the Minds is pretty good. Okay. Honestly, I don't know about that one. I don't know if I would have won that. We didn't really get to see this deck. We're going to have to play it again. Savage Scavengers. Okay. Alright, we're just getting wins. We're not even doing anything. Okay. Savage Scavengers. We'll try it again. If the same thing happens, we'll play another one of the decks so we can move on and you guys can see what else these starters have to offer. Dog the Dog Hunter. Dog the Dog Hunter. Alright, Diminished Returner, Ravenous Gigamole, Burrowing Razormaw, and Conduit of Worlds. Conduit of Worlds was an all-star in one of the games. It was pretty fun, actually. Alright, play Jungle Hollow and pass, gain life. Opponent draws a card. Plays a mountain. Plays Knife. Knife. You guys know. As long as it's your turn, equip creature gets +1/+0 and has first strike. You can pay 2 to sacrifice Knife, draw a card. Equip 2. We had nothing to do except for play this, so play tap land and pass. Opponent draws a card, plays a mountain, plays Red Herring, a fish with haste. 2/2. What else does it do? It has to attack, you can sack it to draw a card. Cool. Diminished Returner. He enters the battlefield tapped, but he's a 4/3, so, you know, he's okay. He's fine. Crime Novelist. Crime Novelist. Whenever you sack an artifact, put a +1/+1 counter on Crime Novelist and add red. Alright, Conduit. You know what? Yeah, we're going to throw out Conduit of Worlds. We're going to do it. I'm just going to get started. I'm not going to attack. We're going to hold back. Play a little defensively right now, and then we're going to get aggressive. Opponent draws a card, plays a mountain. Equips up the Knife. Attacks with his fish. Ooh. I was going to block that Crime Novelist, actually. But we'll take down the fish. I mean, we have no choice. Well, I mean, we do have a choice, but, you know, we're not going to just take 3 for no reason. Returner recurs, so why wouldn't we, you know? Bring it back. We'll play our Razormaw as well. Oh, dang, the fish have first strike. Dang, because he's got the Knife. Damn, I did not think, I was not... So I can read your cards. But, you know, to be fair, I don't play against a lot of people that use Knife. Or Red Herring, for that matter. I've actually never seen Red Herring until now, I think. I mean, I've probably seen it, but I just, like... I've never cared about it. Shock. Okay. That's fine. Red Herring coming in hot. What are we going to do about that? Galvanize. I'm not going to do anything. Move some cards. Play lands. Ooh. I know what we have to do. Guys, I'm gonna be honest with you, this is not looking great. This is looking pretty bad, actually. Oh boy. We've got Dragon Engine, which has double strike. We've got this stupid fish that's going nuts. We've got our Crime Novelist who's not doing anything, so we don't really care about him. Conduit of Worlds. What's in the yard? We really want to play that Skyfisher Spider, but what if we play the Gargantuan? Draw some cards, maybe draw our way out of this. Yeah. Okay, let's see what happens. We can block down the Dragon Engine. No, we can't block down the Dragon Engine. I'm just gonna equip it to the fish. That's interesting. Okay, so we're not gonna block. It's pretty wild to not block after that. See if we can get out of this. Alright, let's see what we can do here. Okay. We already played a land. Okay. Okay. Urborg Repossession. We're not going to kick it. We're bringing back the spider. And Cult Conscript. Oh, man. Spider. Do we get rid of the fish or do we get rid of the equipment? I think we really need to get rid of the knife. I mean, we don't really care too much about the fish. The knife, oh god, the equipment is problematic because the Dragon Engine can equip it and it's got double strike, and the fish is sort of causing a problem. It's the pickaxe. Yeah, so we'll decline that. Well, yeah, we're not going to decline that, but okay. We are going to kill that. We're going to blow up the knife. That's interesting. That was a pretty... I don't think our opponent meant to do that. I don't know, though. I'm not really sure what happened there. It's fine regardless. Cult Conscript. That was definitely odd. I don't know. I don't know if that was intentional or if that was a misplay or if our opponent is doing something like really spicy over there. I guess we'll find out. Reading the pickaxe. Thinking about their situation. I think they were probably trying to pump the crime novelist? I don't know. Okay. Pickaxe. It's okay. I think we're good because we're gonna start recurring the Skyfisher Spider in a second. Yeah, we knew that was coming. Does this thing trample? No. Thank God. It would be stupid if it did. Oh. Oh, in comes the crime novelist. I mean, the crime novelist, whenever you sack an artifact, gets bigger. So he's gonna get easily sacked. There's take some damage there. So I think we're gonna block the Dragon Engine, and we can force a block here. Well, we can force him to sack his treasures, which he probably will do to kill the Gargantuan, but that's okay because we're going to recur it later. We're not going to exile it. We're going to decline that because we're going to recast it using Conduit of Worlds. We're going to start blowing stuff up. Alright, Gargantuan's down, but we're going to play that again too, so we don't really care about that. It's fine that it died. No, not the red herring, another one. Worst thing that's ever happened. Alright, so we'll play land. We're going to play Skyfisher Spider. This time, we are going to target the... probably the Crown Novelist, to be honest with you. We'll see. Probably the Crime Novelist. Yeah. Crime Novelist. And then the non-skeleton creature died under my control. Well, I have untapped mana. Oh, God, that sucks. That makes sense. The Dragon Engine's coming in. I mean, it would be just weird not to attack. We could kill the herring, but go to 1. God, I don't know, man. I mean, what's he got in his hand? Something that does 1 damage? It's possible. The correct block here is the Dragon Engine, but sorry, I didn't mean to be so quiet, but I was just thinking about this. The correct engine block is the Dragon Engine, but I'm not sure about that entirely. So we can't risk the Skyfisher Spider coming out next turn because we blow the Dragon Engine up. I guess we could blow up the red herring, but the Dragon Engine has Unearth, so he can unearth it, and I don't know. We'll see. Do I flood the board? Thinking here. Flood the board. Bank on our opponent, drawing nothing. I think we just gotta kind of... Oh, man. So we could blow up like the herring of the Dragon Engine. It gets brought back, but that's not going to help us any. Because what if? There's a lot of what ifs here. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. And this is probably going to sound kind of weird, but we're actually going to just play some cards out to the board here. We're not going to do Skyfisher Spider this turn. We'll do it on the next turn. We will not put that in our hand. We will play this Gigamole. We will return the Glissa Sunseer to our hand. Okay. we'll see what happens here. Alright, so kick it back to our opponent, and we're facing a 4/4 Dragon Engine 2 Red Herring. One first strike. Does that have haste? No, it does not. Exile top 2 cards of your library and play them this turn. If you exile a land card, create a 3/1 dinosaur token. Well, that thing's gotta go. Can't have that around. Interesting. I mean, he has to attack with the herring. He has no choice. He could have equipped it, though. Probably would have been the play. Well, I say that, but I would have forgotten it, too. As long as you control an artifact. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. Skyfisher Spider's gotta come down on this turn. Has reach though. Good block. But I don't think I want to do that necessarily. We're gonna do a returner. And we're gonna target and return her back. Probably should have done that during his turn, but that's fine. Okay. Alright. It's our turn now. We have... What do we have in our graveyard here? Deathbloom Ritualist. Cult Conscripts. Phyrexian Gargantuas. Glissa Sunseeker. We'll play Glissa. Continue filling the board with guys. And we're actually gonna go and we're gonna do a little attacky tack. Let's see if he blocks it, because we want that in our graveyard, because we can recur it and start blowing more stuff up. Or he'll, I mean, really kind of put him in a tough spot, because he can let it take down his goblin. Oh, okay. It's fine. That's kind of what we wanted to have happen. Because we're going to use it to blow some stuff up on the next turn. Crime Novelist. It's not going to do it. It's not going to cut it. Interesting. Yeah. Yeah. No. If we would have had that one, that was a win for sure. All right. So we saw Savage Scavengers. Let's go ahead and play something different. Play another one of the other decks here. So we also saw where is it? Legions of Phyrexia. Let's play that one. It's pretty fun. I liked that one a lot too. Phyrexia is a pretty sweet villain. Story was sort of subpar for what should have been. It felt like kind of Wizards kind of didn't stick the landing on that. All will be one, but it's still pretty sweet. So we got Norn's Inquisitor, Ossification, Phyrexian Missionary, Sculpted Perfection, March Towards Perfection. Opponent goes first. We have 2 swamps. We need a Plains, and man, if we had a Plains in his hand, it would be sweet. You know we're going to draw it on turn 3. I mean, it's a guarantee. That's how it always happens, right? Never fails. Yeah, you know what? Keep it. We're up a few games. You know, we beat a body Paul by our opponent just timing out. I can't remember the other game. We also didn't look great, and our opponent conceded. And then this last game, they conceded. Oh, we didn't draw. We drew a Seed Pod Caretaker, but we are going to March Towards Perfection. It's an arena card, and it will take the Obliterator. So it allows you to draft a card from its spellbook, and then also gives you a boon that gives you +1/+1. Agatha's Soul Cauldron. You may spend mana as though or mana of any color to activate abilities. Creatures you control with +1/+1 counters on them have all activated abilities of all creature cards exiled with Agatha's Soul Cauldron. Exile target card from graveyard. Creature is exiled this way. Put a 1/1 counter on a creature you control. Seems good. And there it is. There's our white mana. See, never fails. That's true skill right there. You just draw it. Corpses of the Lost. One has haste. I don't know if this person is playing a sorry, I got lost in thought there. I don't know if this person is what this person is playing. I have no idea. I don't know if this is a starter deck or not. I don't think so. I feel like Corpses of the Lost probably not in there. Also, yeah, I don't think so. Legion Reconsecrator. Okay, what does this do? It's an arena card. When it attacks, exile up to 1 target creature card from the graveyard. If you do, conjure a duplicate of it into your graveyard. Duplicate becomes a black skeleton. That was interesting. I don't understand why. Okay, that's fine. I'm gonna ossification this thing. Our opponent's probably like, what? Okay. And we're going to get attacking with our incubator, transform it into a 2/2 and go nuts. Opponent down to 18. Oh, they did the Agatha Soul Cauldron, huh? Thrill Seeker. Those good times. Back up 2. Thrill Seeker is a bit of a problem here. Sacrifices creature, deals damage equal to its power to any target. Probably going to abuse it. I would imagine. This one counter on blood processor. Okay. God, this Phyrexian Obliterator would be hilarious. Let's go ahead and kick this guy. Return. It's got lifelink. Phyrexian Missionary. Return creature card from our graveyard to our hand. They're probably going to just use Agatha Soul Cauldron, but that's fine. I mean, they were going to use it anyway, so but maybe they would have forgotten. It can happen. Callous Sellsword. There's a battlefield with a 1/1 counter on it for each creature you control that died. Okay. We'll block this thing, but I don't know what's going to happen here. Scott said first strike. No, thank God. Okay. Okay. Thrill Seeker down. Surprising, actually. Wow. Okay. That wasn't too bad. All right. Sculpted Perfection. Incubate 2. And you know what? We'll go attacking and see if they want to do a little trade action. Be fine with me. Okay. I don't know what's going to happen in this game. This is interesting. I feel like this game is weird. I don't think this person's playing a starter, and I am. I feel like they're playing something better. Block down this thing. That's 3/2. We probably could have just taken it, but we don't need to deal with it anymore. It doesn't matter. We're gonna be aggressive pretty soon here anyways. We've got to close this game out. This dies incubate 3. Loaded processor. Sack creatures. It's stronger. This is a 4/3. It's fine if it. Oh, it's a 5/4 because of the Sculpted Perfection. Gives it a bit of a boost there. So, Balduvian Atrocity kicked. That's rough. It's okay though. What does this thing have? Well, I mean, we don't care. Like, our incubator, well, it dies, we get an incubator token. It's fine. Oh, shit. Oops. I was going to keep this clean. I keep forgetting about that stupid cauldron. That's hilarious. I've now, like, that cauldron, I forgot about it, but that's okay. I'll go ahead and do this thing. Does this have vigilance? No. What's that one that gives it vigilance, or something that gives vigilance? I can't remember. I mean, we're probably going to do big time blocks here. What is this thing doing? That's so crazy. Okay, so I'm gonna triple block this thing, see what happens. It's good. It's that touch, then we're just gonna get blown out, so it doesn't matter really. I don't know about that. So it's going to die anyways. We'll sack it to the bloated processor. Interesting. Ugh. I didn't think about that. See, that was a punt too. Man, that sucks. That was bad. I shouldn't have done. Man, what's wrong with me? Should have sacked them both at that time, but that's okay. You know what? It was all part of the plan. Oh, We'll do some. We'll just obliterate. Phyrexian Obliterator. 5/5. Whenever a source deals damage to it, they sack that many permanents. He's a good man. Get it for 5. Bring our opponent down to 11, maybe. Interesting. Each player sack. Oh, gotcha. That makes sense. Okay. Backup 1, Scornblade Berserker. Man. That would have been pretty sweet if we got to use it. That's okay. March toward perfection. Well. Okay, Archfiend of the Dross. We'll play Archfiend of the Dross. We need to be careful with this card though, because it has oil counters on it. When you run out of oil counters, you lose. It comes with 4 oil counters. It's not a bad card to close out the game, but we do not want it to stick around for more than 4 turns. So if we play it, we gotta make sure we close out the game quickly, or we're gonna lose. And that would not be great. That would kind of suck. So opponent 2/3 has got a Berserker. It's his turn. Corpses of the Lost. It's fine. 3/2 with haste. Okay. I don't know. I mean, that game. I think we probably could have gotten that one. I don't know what we were playing against on that though, I made that horrible mistake. I wasn't thinking about the math on that, unfortunately. Alright, so Legions of Phyrexia was great. Let's play Grave Secrets. We played that one. Grave Secrets was the one where we beat down a Shieldred, and that was pretty fun. Wow, I've gotten, like, this has been, like, the weirdest run. I've had, like, several opponents just concede without... I don't know, I think, like, some of these games I wouldn't have won, you know, especially that Bonnie Paul one, but that's, you know, that person timed out, so, I mean, there's nothing we can do about that. Okay, Vesuvian Mist, Mercurial Spell Dancer, Meldweb Curator, Vodar Voldarian, Desecrator, 2 islands. Opponent goes first, we're going to keep it. Seems fine. Draw a swamp on our 3rd turn. It never fails. Opponent goes first. Let's see what they're doing. They mulligan too. See, there it is right there. It never fails. You always draw that 3rd land. And always the land you need. You can even keep a hand of no lands and you'll be okay. That's just good advice. Spell Dancer can't be blocked. Deals combat damage. Remove 2 oil counters from it when you do your next spell. Copy it. Okay, that's actually pretty fun. Well, I mean, we'll play this guy because the Voldarian Desecrator, so we can draw some cards possibly. Blood Hustler. Whenever you commit a crime, put a 1/1 counter on Blood Hustler. Ability triggers once per turn. And then he can commit crimes. Crime's an interesting mechanic. Kind of like it. Insatiable Avarice. We're going to draw some cards and lose some life. Unseal the Necropolis. Each player mills 3 cards. Then you return up to 2 target creatures from your graveyard to your hand. Okay. Seems okay. Trawler Drake. Enters battlefield with an oil counter on it. It gets +1/+1 for each oil counter. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, put an oil counter on it. Cool. So this guy... we're not going to attack, actually. We're just going to chill. Because we're going to draw... we're probably going to draw a card and pitch the Unseal the Necropolis. It seems, I don't know. Like, we'll see. Like, this deck does have some graveyard recursion, but it also like copies permanents to your hand, which is pretty funny. That's how we won that one game. We copied a Shieldred, and then we copied another card, and then we just kept like recurring over and over and over again, and like burned our opponent out. It was hilarious. Opponent gonna go attacking. No attacking. Okay, you know, we are going to go ahead. We'll draw a card and discard card. We'll see what we draw here. See, this is what we hit. Hidetsugu and Carry is what we used. Carry. Oh, I can't see it really. I need new glasses. Carry. That is what we use to burn out our opponent, because when it is killed, it deals damage. So we'll pitch the Unseal the Necropolis. Oh, whoops, not that guy. We're not pitching him. There's our lands. Meldweb Curator. Vesuvian Mist. This is the one that can conjure duplicates and stuff like that. It's actually pretty awesome. Spell Dancer. We'll play our Spell Dancer here. And I think what we're going to do is we're going to attack, then he commits a crime. We're going to... Oh, Rooftop Assassin. Interesting. Alright, well, we're going to return that to our opponent's hand. So that goes back. That's fine. It was interesting. Opponent's down at 13. Opponent's turn. Draws a card. We know he's got Rooftop Assassin, so... You know, that's the thing. surprises. Not going to be a surprise much longer. Eternal Thirst. This is the starter. The Raven Man. Can't remember what the Raven Man does. Let's see. Beginning of each end step, if a player discarded a card this turn, return create a 1/1 bird token. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Opponent gains a little bit of life. Perhaps we want a Raven Man of our own, but probably not. Okay, so when Hidetsugu and Kari enter, or Kari, I don't know, enters the battlefield, you draw 3 cards, and put 2 cards back on, you brainstorm. When they die, you exile the top card of the library, and then they lose life. Excuse me. 2 cards on our library. Land, Meldweb, Curator. That's fine. And let's go ahead and do a little bit of attacking here. I'll leave this back just in case. Opponent goes down to 10. Put some boil counters on. Opponent draws a card. What are you going to do? Deadly Derision. Blood Hustler gets a counter. I think my guy gets exiled. Destroy target creature or planeswalker. Create a treasure token. No problem. It's totally fine. Okay. Whenever a creature an opponent controls dies, put a +1/+1 counter on it. We exiled Meldweb Curator, and my opponent took 4 damage. Ashnod Flesh Mechanist. Mechanist? I don't know. We are not going to block, but we are going to draw. We'll draw that land, and we're going to discard that land. Opponent gains 3 life. It's fine. Okay. Exile a creature card from your graveyard. Okay. Not my graveyard, so that's the most important thing. Return. I'll put this on the permanent on the bottom. Send this back. We don't need this guy gaining any life. What is this? 2 more counters for you to catch next spell. Copy it. Okay. Very cool. Get in there. We'll decline. Do it on the next one. That should be pretty funny. Rankle. Pitiless Trickster. So 1/3 flying is lifelink and haste. As long as I control no creatures. When he enters the battlefield, you can pay 1 life. If you do, each player discards a card and sacks a creature. Whenever a player discards a card, he perpetually gets +1/+0. Okay, let's see. So my opponent paid 1 life. Interesting. Okay. That's fine. We will sack... oh, we're going to discard a card, huh? I guess we'll sack that guy. Or discard that. And we'll sack the Desecrator. We're going to get one of our own pretty soon. Can this not block? Ooh, you can't even block, so I think we're just good. We'll find out. And get the GGs. Give them one back. Good game. pretty fun. Okay. Alright, so we need to do one thing here. We need to stop. We need to take a quick break on recording here. I'm going to come right back on in just a second here. So. Okay, we're back. Sorry about that. I had to do a quick, well, you guys wouldn't even have noticed it. It was just really quickly, but part of my problem is that I'm losing videos due to the length of them, so I had to cut it at the hour mark. But we'll go ahead and see what time is it. 1:40 in the morning. Okay, we got some time. We can play a little bit more. So let's go ahead and do Arcane Aggression. Let's take a look at that deck. We saw somebody playing this earlier with Ral's Reinforcements to make the 1/1s, and he had the electrostatic guy. Can't remember his name. Alvan. Okay. We go first. We have Flame of Enor, Meeting of Minds, Gandalf the Grey. Oh, that's interesting. I didn't know he was in here. It's kind of cool. It's a really interesting card. He seems fun. Volcanic Spite. What does Flame of Enor mean? I don't even know what that does. Choose one. If you control a wizard as you cast a spell, you may choose 2 instead. Target player draws 2 cards, destroy target artifact, or deals 5 damage to target creature. We have a wizard in Gandalf. We'll keep. This is not like the fastest hand I've seen this deck do, but let me adjust this camera a little bit. I've gotten a little. There we go. Let's see. There we go. I guess that works. Okay. The amplifier. Yeah, we'll just play it out. It's fine. Let me draw. Adjust. There we go. Sorry about that. Elysian Cariad. Oh, we have a wizard now too. What is this? A bird? Yeah, it's a bird. We're gonna bolt the bird. That's what you do. You bolt the birds every time. Don't let any of those mana producers stick around if you're new. Get in for 3. Kick it back to our opponents. Draws a card for the turn. Plays a forest. They went this way. 2 and a green. Search your library for a basic land card for attacks. Okay. Rails, reinforcements. Alright, let's get in for 3. Let's keep the beats coming. Drew another Eye of Gitaxia, Sentinel Spire. Well, I got something for that. Flame of Enor. Control a wizard capped. Do 2. Flame of Enor deals 5 damage to target creature. Okay, we're going to do 5 damage. And we're going to draw 2 cards. Target me, and then I'm going to target that. Okay. And we're going to get in with the team. Opponent down to 9. Draws a card. Plays a forest. Surik and Goreclaw. Let's see. Trample. Other creatures you control have trample. When another non-token creature enters the battlefield under your control, put a +1/+1 counter on it against haste until the end of turn. Okay. Chromho Seed Shark. You cast a non-creature. Oh, right. Okay. Well, this happened. What are we gonna do here? Auto pay. Death Touch, Haste, Ward, collect evidence 4. Goreclaw triggers 5/5 Colossal Majesty. At the beginning of your upkeep, if you control a creature with power 4 greater, draw a card. Seems pretty strong. Will he attack and do 11 though? Yeah, he will. Okay, that's fine. Happy to see that actually. Because we're going to incubate also. I think we're going to win. And we're not going to block. Okay. So, here's what we're going to do. We're going to play this line. We're going to play this. We're going to pump our amplifier. Incubate again. Make this guy a 4/4. And we're going to shut this game down. Victory. Alright, so that was Arcane Aggression. Pretty fun. Let's see what else we got here. Scalding Viper, okay. Steam Clean. Sorcerer Adventure. Return target non-land permanent to its owner's hand. Whenever an opponent casts a spell with mana 3 value 3 or less, Scalding Viper deals 1 damage to that player, so 2/1. Okay, cool. Alright. How about Rebel Armory. Okay. This deck, every time I play this deck, I get distracted, and then I punt really hard, and I don't know why. It's got a lot of artifacts in it. It's got a lot of equipment in it. And equipment matters cards, but for some reason it just doesn't hold my attention. Barbed Batterfist. Baird. Argivi. Oh my god. Argive. You Wizards, you knew I was going to do this. Why did you have to read these cards? Danitha. Benalia's Hope. Sacred Peaks Mountain. 2 Plains. Argivian Recruiter, I believe is what it is. Baird Argivian Recruiter. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong, please. Sacred Peaks. I don't care about being corrected, that's fine. I want to be able to say it right, and sometimes fantasy terms are bonkers, so... Never know. Alright, Dragonwing Glider is what we drew for the turn. We are going to play Barbed Batterfist. And this is going to work with Baird if the Batterfist survives. Opponent plays a Plains and a Land of War Loam Speaker. Loam Speaker is a bird. Taps to add 1 mana of any color. Target land you control becomes a 4/4 elemental creature. It's so land. Okay. Beginning of your end step, we'll make a token. Definitely do that, which is great. And her equipment you control perpetually gains equip 1. Right. Wait, did that already have? Yeah, probably already had 1, I bet. Alright. Down to 17. Wow, that's so stupid. See? I wasn't paying attention. Oracle of the Alpha. I am fairly confident that is not in any starter decks. So that's fun. It did have equip 1. I'm such an idiot. Alright. I'm so stupid. Whoa. Oh no! Oh my god, see? I did it again. I put it on a token and killed it. Because it's +1/-1. It's like a skull clamp that doesn't draw, basically. Mox Ruby. Very cool. Cersei, Slayer of Fear. Slayer. What about Slayer of Bad Players? First strike, lifelink. At the beginning of your post-combat main phase, regain life. This turn, so you can cover the highest mana. Guys, this is bad. I don't know about this one. This thing's got lifelink. And first strike. That seems a little push to me, but I don't think we're gonna win this. God, I cannot believe it. I can't believe it. I messed that up twice. Shivan Champion. Flying. God dang, this guy's going nuts here. Post combat main phase. Trying to think here. I mean, we can kill it. Which is okay. It's gonna take out all. It's gonna take the whole team. We're just gonna team block it. Oh my God, we didn't kill it. Okay. Listen. I'm not doing this on purpose, okay? That's just not... This is hilarious. It's like this every time I play this deck. It's like I just can't get over... I just can't get over it. Oh! Okay, you know what? We're gonna just shame scoop on this one. It's fine. Don't even worry about it. It's 1:50 in the morning, so, you know. Oh my God, that's so horrible. Dude, seriously, I can't believe this happened. It happened again. I can't believe it. Alright. Do we try it again? Let's give it another chance. Let's give it another shot, okay? Let's just give Rebel Armory another go. God, that was horrible. It's pretty funny. I cannot believe it. I can't believe it happened again. I even said in the beginning, if I don't pay any attention, I'm gonna lose. Probably would have lost it anyways, but I'm like, I did the same thing where I equipped this stupid card and killed my token twice. Dumb. Barbed Batterfist, Rebel Salvo, Dragonwing Glider, and Nahari Forged in Fury. Affinity for equipment, huh? I don't think I've ever seen this. Not hearing it. Alright. Play a mountain, play Barbed Batterfist, pass the turn. Opponent. Not going to put that on anything. We've learned our lesson. Unruly Catapult. It's a defender with 0/4. It deals 1 damage each opponent. Whenever you cast an instant or sorcery, you can untap it. It's kind of a thing, right? It's like, do we want to waste removal on it? Like, probably not. But alright, we're just gonna go ahead and pass. I mean, I don't care that it taps. We'll just see kind of what happens with it, I guess. If our opponent like taps and plays something, we'll kill it. But you know, Rampaging Raptor. Okay. 4/4 with haste. That one we will we'll take that bad boy down. Okay, Wind-Scarred Crag. Wind-Scarred Crag. I'm glad we didn't kill that thing last turn, because that would have been pretty bad. Or Raptor seems like it would have been a problem. Do you guys remember when I accidentally killed my tokens like 5 million times? Opponent plays a mountain, plays Bone Horde Dracosaur. Flying for a strike. Beginning of your upkeep, exile the top 2 cards of your library. You can play them this turn. Alright, that's fine. Hexgold Sledge. So it's part of your library. Right. So we are going to display planar disruption on this guy. Because can't really deal with them otherwise. Hexgold Sledge. Enters battlefield, conjure creature +1/+0. Oh, Goblin Cavalier. Okay. That's cool. We're not gonna put our barbed batter fist on him. 3/1 Dino. Palantir. Okay. An influence counter. Scry 2 in a part of music. Draw a card that doesn't use no cards. Player loses life. Okay. We are gonna definitely lose life. We're not letting our opponent draw cards. It's Dragon Engine. Interesting. And that just is insane. Okay, so we got our flyer. 2/2 flying and haste. Okay, so we're gonna get him attacking. Galvanize, huh? Okay. Right. Interesting. That feels like something I would have done. Makes a treasure token and another raptor. Trumpeting Carnosaur, Trampler. There's the battlefield, discover 5. Discard, deal 3 damage. Tranquil Frillback. Guys, I don't think this is a starter deck either. Seems like a lot of big cards. Let's return artifact or enchantment. That will do it. That's definitely a thing that happened there. Well, we're not gonna just let him draw cards. I mean, it's crazy. Lose life. It's fine. Wow. Wow. We took a ton of damage. We're gonna lose. We're gonna lose, guys. This deck is cursed. Okay. Let's see what we got here. I mean, what are we gonna? I mean, what can we possibly do here? Like a trample. That guy doesn't trample, but we got guys up our butts. They're everywhere. Her ability is interesting, but like, so whenever an equipped creature attacks, you can exile the top card of your library and play it till end of turn. You can play equipment cards for free, but I don't know what's on. I mean, it seems in this situation. Oh, excuse me. Oh, excuse me. Sorry. This situation, it doesn't seem great. Seems like we're just throwing away some much needed blockers for potentially lands on top. Alright. Another Bone Ward. Draco Sword. Not ideal by any means. So, guys, we're gonna lose this one. I'm almost positive. We got a Trampler. I mean, I think we're probably just gonna scoop it up. Like, excuse me. We can pretend that we have a chance, but we don't. Realistically speaking, he's gonna start making boneyards. Stick him up. We'll see. Yeah. Love it. Stick him up. It's okay. It's okay. Just it's how the way the game goes, you know. You just win some, you lose some. We've won quite a few. Tonight has been weird, though. I mean, we've won several games to just weirdness. Okay, Scrapyard Sacrifice. That'll probably be the last one we play for the evening, and then we'll call it a night and see what we can do tomorrow. May start Marvel Snap tomorrow. I don't know yet. I don't see why we can't do both. A little MTG Arena and Marvel Snap. Seems good. Maybe we'll even look at this weird seashell app. I downloaded it. It's total trash. My daughter loved it, though. It was really funny. So we got Mishra, claimed by Gix. He melds with the Dragon Engine. Testament Bearer and Etched Familiar. So I did play this deck. And it's... Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. It is like past 2 a.m. here. I did play this deck, and it's pretty fun. It's past 2 a.m. I have to get up tomorrow, take my daughter to school, and go to work, like everybody else in the world. So, yeah, I'm pretty tired, but she's a total handful. She was a total handful tonight. She's very funny. Our opponent played Vashino Branch Rider, and now he's playing Grand Ball Guest 2/2. What's Grand Ball Guest 2? I've never seen this card. Celebration. Gets +1/+1. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. It has trample as long as 2 or more non-land permanents enter the battlefield under your control this turn. Okay. That's cool. Two or more non-land permanents. Less. I'm not really that worried about that. Opponent plays a mountain. What else are they doing here? They went attacking with the team. We'll block the... Oh, he can pump it. You know what? Let's make him pump it. Let's make him pump it. I don't really care if he pumps it or not. Whenever one or more creatures you control die, each opponent loses 2 life and you gain 2 life once per turn. Alright, Mishra claimed by Gix. Are we gonna run him out now? I don't know. Whenever you attack. No. We're not going to. Actually, we're going to run these guys out first. Sanitarium Skeleton. Alright, so we ran out Fran, Executioner Thane, and Sanitarium Skeleton. Kicks it back to our opponent, who draws planes. Goblin, Gang Leader. It's like Siege Gang Commander, but course. No blocks, we don't care. Final Flourish. Testament Bearer. I'm thinking here. How about Mishra? We'll come back around to the Final Flourish in a second. We're gonna sack that skeleton and kill something like that. The edge wall back. God, I'm so tired. It's crazy. I apologize. Whenever you attack, each opponent loses X life and gain X life, where X is the number of attack. Okay, right. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to attack with him. Let's see what he does. Probably going to block it. And then we're going to Final Flourish it. So we're going to try to get full value out of it. Sacrifice target. Sack. Okay. Next. Gain some life that turn too off the Ran Executioner Thane. Opponent draws a card. Plays Torch the Tower. It deals 2 damage to target creature or planeswalker. If the spell was bargained, instead it deals 3 damage. Okay, well, we're going to lose our boy. Sanitarium Skeleton back to our hand. Rally at the Hornburg. Ooh, it's getting aggressive. Okay. Alright, well, what does this guy do? Oh, he's just Celebration and Haste, right? That's fine. So we're taking some beats here. We took a lot of damage. He's probably just going to keep doing it too. Testament Bearer, Final Flourish. I mean, I really want to keep the Final Flourish up because, like, we're gonna block and then kill some stuff next turn. Okay, so we're not gonna do anything this turn. We're just gonna wait. See what our opponent is up to. Harried Spearguard Haste. When he dies, create a rat token that can't block. That's fine. Okay. Block. Block. See if he pumps the... Oh. Wasn't that cute. Okay. Well, we're not gonna sack it. We are gonna murder that thing. I think we lost. That was rough. There's nothing we could have done any differently there, really. Oh, do we have time for just one more? Let's play Scrapyard Sacrifice again. And see what we got. That was just a tough one. I don't think we could have done anything differently in that game. We just straight up lost it. It was just a fair game that we lost. And that's just how it goes sometimes, you know? That's cool, though. Can't win them all. It's not fun if you do. Some people might argue that, but I disagree strongly. I think if you win every game, you're not going to enjoy it when you win. Or if you win every game, you'll you'll get bored with it. Alright, so we'we've got Stormclaw Rager, Charforger, Powerstone Fracture, Sanitarium Skeleton, 3 lands. Opponent goes first. We're going to keep it. We'll lead off with Bloodfell Caves and gain some life. Opponent plays Dreams of Steel and Oil. I reveal my hand. They choose an artifact or a creature card from it. And then oh, and then they exile it. Okay. I was like, what? I didn't read the whole thing, but yeah, then they exile. I've never actually seen anybody play Dreams of Steel and Oil before. Opponent is thinking. Probably the right choice, I think. Ooh. Bloodfell Caves. Powerstone Fracture, additional cost sacrifice, destroy target opponent. Okay, seems fine. Sulphurous Springs, or let's run out of Swamp and play Sanitarium Skeleton. Palantir. There's a lot of people will lose some life. Took 5 damage. God, that card. Alright, Charforger. Alright, opponent down at 20. Opponent draws a card. Plays Plains. In the Trenches. Creatures you control get +1/+1. Man, Palantir is pretty good. 2 on the top. Ugh. I will lose life, I guess. I don't want to draw anything. Alright, that was actually not too bad. I lost 3 life. That's fine. Stormclaw Rager. Okay. In with the team. Opponent down to 16, I'm at 13. Opponent draws a card, plays a Swamp. Phyrexian Missionary. Kicked. Returns Hellish Norn? Yep, from other machines. 1 top, 1 bottom. Man, what does this do? Oh, right, it has that what was the name of that artifact? I can't remember it. It does everything twice. At this point, do I really care? Yeah, you know what? Lose life. Ooh, 4. Okay. Alright, so let's see what we got. Not like exactly what I wanted, but oh god, we really need that we're gonna have to kill that Hellish Norn. So 3 or 4 lifelinker. I'll let my opponents start drawing cards now. That's rough. Here comes Hellish Norn. Alright, so opponent will be able to draw some cards. It's fine. Yep, you got it. You got it. Alright. Gixian Infiltrator. We're at Powerstone Fracture Norn. Powerstone Fracture. I think I said fraction. we're gonna fraction this Norn. Sack the Skelly. I'll draw another card. That's interesting. Go attacking for 4. Opponent goes down to 12. Alright, let's see what we can do here. Ooh, Phyrexian Vindicator. If damage would be dealt to Phyrexian Vindicator, prevent that damage. If damage is prevented that way, it deals that much damage to any other target. That's not great. That seems... I'm gonna say something, guys, that seems kind of bad. Seems a little bad. Well, dang. So... Wow. Okay. I thought about a way to do this in which he wouldn't be able to gain life, but I want him off the board. And hopefully maybe we can draw some removal or something like that. We did not. Ugh, that was probably what they drew too for the Palantir. I'm not sure what to do about this Palantir, honestly. Probably gonna lose this game too, but that's okay. One top, one bottom. Opponent could draw a card. That's fine. Okay. Okay. Let's see what we got here. Gixian Infiltrator. Etched Familiar. Let's sack the Familiar. Gain a little bit of life. Could be relevant. Oh my god. Okay. Okay. Alright. What does this do? -6, -6. Okay. Let's hope. Oh. Okay. Well, he knows it's coming now. But we have to do what we have to do. We're going to have to try to Final Flourish that thing. That's just so crazy. 6/6 with that ability on it. What's this world come to? I mean, he has 4 white pips, so it's like kind of hard to actually cast. But he seems pretty good. Trenches. Right. Okay. Ooh. Now this was it. This was interesting. He did not attack. I don't really understand why. Because is there something I'm missing here? I don't. I'm not really not really sure I understand what just happened there. Why they didn't. Like, why didn't he attack? Did I miss something? Oh. Okay. Sack the skeleton. Get some counters. Deal 11 damage. Opponent down to 2. So it's weird. Opponent's turn. looking at my cards. Go for the throat. The 6/6. Phyrexian Missionary kicked. Getting back the 6/6 flyer. Oh no, he didn't get back the 6/6 flyer. What? He got another Phyrexian Missionary. He's going for the lifelink, but I don't know about that. It didn't seem like a good call. I mean, I guess there was nothing else they could have done. I don't know. I'm torn on that. I don't know. I'm torn on that. Probably shouldn't talk very much since I messed up the armory deck. We get the GG's. Good game. Alright. I don't think that was a starter deck that we beat there. I think my opponent. So I think they misplayed there, but I'm not sure it would have mattered. So they could have attacked, and they didn't. That would have brought me down to 5, but it didn't matter anyways. They could have used the in the trenches to remove something. Could they have removed anything else? I don't think so. I guess because I just exile the creature on the battlefield. They exile the Gixian Infiltrator. I'm trying to think of what else they could have done there on that one. Let's see. I was trying to think if there was a way they could have gotten rid of the Sanitarium skeleton in the graveyard, but I had another one in hand, so at that time they didn't know that. Also, that was timely removal. It dripped off the top on our part. I don't know. I don't think there's any way out of that for my opponent, although I do think they probably should have attacked with the 6/6. Just because they used Dreams of Steel and Oil and actually looked at my hand and saw that I had removal in there. So I'm not sure exactly what they were hoping would happen. Like that I would just maybe forget to cast it, or maybe they didn't realize I had the skeleton that I could recur it, or so. I don't know. I'm not sure what was going on there, but that was an interesting game. I look forward to actually watching that one on replay because I'd like to see if there was anything else they could do. Okay, it is 2:20. I gotta go. I gotta get out of here. But I'll be back again tomorrow. So just a quick recap on what we learned today. I guess is that what is that deck called? The armor deck. Rebel Armory. I can't play that deck. I'm trash with it, apparently. We'll play it again tomorrow, of course. Every time I've played that deck, I've lost. I don't think I've won one game with it. I wish you guys could have seen the previous recordings because I punted pretty hard during those too, which is really interesting. This deck is just sort of like I've got a blind spot for it or something like that. Not saying like I played every game perfectly. I obviously punted several times and made some errors, but what a weird couple games that we played there. We had opponents like the Bonnie Paul deck in the beginning. They clearly timed out. I mean, I don't think that they meant to. I don't think they just sat there and was like, yeah, we'll just rope for no reason, even though we've got this game in the bag. So they timed out and we won from that. That was sort of a weird one. The other games there, I don't know what was going on with the second game, and I'm not sure we would have pulled. I don't know. There was one game in there that our opponent just scooped immediately, which was really weird. I still think we would have had that one if we'd played it out, but I don't know for sure. Obviously, it was pretty early, so it's hard to say. I think we did okay. I mean, when we lost with Armory and we lost with a scrapyard sacrifice, but we won all of our other games. Can't really count the ones where there was just like straight up concession due to inactivity. That seems. I mean, we gotta be honest with ourselves. We weren't gonna win that one. that was just dumb luck. So let's quickly just recap for the day 2 as well. So we're at 4,150 gold. We're at 14 out of 15 for our weekly quests. Or is that our daily? I think that's our daily. That's our daily. Where we can win 1 card. God, I'm tempted to do it, but it's so late. If we started maybe just like a little bit earlier, I would do it, but I don't know, because if we play it and then we lose, then we've just like lost some time. It's just 1 card. We are playing for free, so I don't know. I think we'll probably be okay. It would have most likely just been an uncommon, so it's not like we can't pick another one of those up somewhere. I mean, it could be a rare or a mythic, that can happen, but in this case, I think we'd get unlucky and it would just be the common or the uncommon. And you know, I don't know. It's kind of late, so I think we'll probably just revisit it tomorrow when we've got more time. So tomorrow, I'll try to put up another video. We'll try to hit up some Marvel Snap. Let's see, we'll do a video there. Maybe I'll get my daughter to play. She's 5, but she's like ridiculously good at Marvel Snap, and it's actually really funny. She wins a lot, and she just like opens up the deck. They have like a feature now where you can like just make your own deck, but she does do that sometimes. But sometimes she just like randomly like punches cards in there that she thinks look cool, and then she just wins. So it's absolutely hilarious. But I think it's mostly due to the fact that she's playing mind games with her opponent, where she just like will just not do anything for a turn. Like she has enough energy to play cards, and she just is just like, oh, I'm just not going to play a card this turn. I just don't feel like it, you know. And I think her opponents are like expecting something to happen. I don't know, but she manages to pull it out. She gets a lot of victories, and it's pretty funny. Yeah, anyways, I just want to say, guys, thanks again for coming to the stream. Appreciate y'all. Sorry, I feel I'm a little tired right now. But we'll be back tomorrow, and it was wonderful having y'all here. It was really exciting, and I'm so happy that we probably, hopefully, finally have something to post after so many failures at trying to get something going. So I'm going to put everything together. We're going to post it up. It'll be on YouTube. It's going to be awesome. And I appreciate you guys so much. Until next time, you know, stay safe, stay strong, be kind to each other. And take care, y'all. Have a good night.